Last year, I went to Africa to volunteer for 4 months at a rescue center for abandoned and orphaned babies. As an EMT, I worked mainly doctoring the babies and showing the African nannies how to treat small infections and diaper rashes. Little did I know that one day I would be called to use all of my EMT skills to save the life of a baby.
No.
We have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week care at a home, and one day I heard a frantic knock on my bedroom door. My bedroom is right there in the center, so I could be close in case of an emergency. I could tell the nannies were scared when I opened the door. We had just gotten in an abandoned preemie, a little tiny abandoned girl that I named Maxine. She only weighed about 2.4 pounds. The nannies told me that baby Maxine was in trouble. She was blue and barely breathing. I checked her out, and we knew we had to get her to the hospital fast. No one was at the home who could drive to the hospital except a volunteer who had never driven downtown Arusha. Arusha is a large city, and only the experienced drivers drive downtown. But Jack the volunteer knew he had to try. So while breathing for Maxine and directing Jack through the city streets, we made it to the hospital and rushed the baby into the emergency room. The ER doctor took one look at her and sent her up to the NICU. I had to stay behind to do paperwork, and by the time I got up to the NICU, Maxine was blue and had no pulse. I looked at the ER doctor, and he just stared at me. So, using my EMT skills, I jumped in and started breathing for Maxine. I had to breathe for her and do CPR for almost an hour until the doctor arrived. We worked on Maxine for 3 hours until she was stabilized. It was a tough fight for this little preemie, but she made it and is a beautiful 1-year-old today. Working at a home was a life-changing experience, and I loved it. I was born in Tanzania and had always wanted to go back. I needed to do something in Africa, and this center is there. The center where I worked is called Naima House, which means the Grace House, and today has 34 babies, some just a few days old, and all of them under the age of 3. These babies have been left on roadsides, porches, gravel pit, and even one little tiny one left in a pit latrine. I'm going back to Africa in February, and I will stay at least a year, if not longer. But I'm poor, and I need your help. Working in Africa is not something everyone wants to do. Not everyone can go, but everyone can send. I need your help to go.